Hey guys, Happy New Year. And I'm here with my mom in Michigan, and I've been working with her since I started teaching myself tennis in high school. And I want to take this opportunity to work with her with one of her goals. So, Mom, what do you want to work on?
I wanted to work on how to use my whole body in tennis because I've injured my arm and I haven't been able to play for several months. So
Okay.
I don't want to have another injury.
We don't want injuries, and that's very, very important. The best thing about technique is the better your technique, the less chance of getting injured. So we're going to take a look at Mom's strokes to begin with, and then we're going to see if we can do some changes or some drills that you might help with you guys. And then we'll see if there's any changes that she notices in her game, so she keeps off the injury bug and keeps on playing tennis. So let's take a look. All right, guys, so you saw Mom hitting, and we are going to work on a few things here, and this might help all of you out with your strokes too. The first thing is you can tell that the arm is taking over in her swing. The left arm's dropping and kind of arming the ball. The only way that can happen is with a tight grip. So we need to relax the grip. That's the first thing we have to do. And a lot of you have seen my other videos about a relaxed grip and stuff, but you haven't really seen some drills to really emphasize that. So I'm going to have my mom do a few drills that are going to really help that. So we're going to go into that first, okay? So let's get started. You ready?
Good, yeah, I am.
All right.
All right, with 2 fingers and a thumb, I'm having my mom hit a few balls now that will not allow her to stop the racket head from going through the ball because she has so little control of the racket head with such a loose grip. So you can see that she's going all the way around. The racket is naturally going through the ball a lot easier. So try that out first and move on to the next drill. All right, with a loose grip now, my mom will be doing a swing where she transfers the racket into her left hand, and the reason why she's doing that is to ensure that she has a loose grip throughout the swing and also has a good shoulder turn. She no longer can arm the ball because the left hand is part of the swing path, which allows a good shoulder turn and not allow her to just arm the ball. So give it a shot. Might be a little awkward at first, but I think a lot of you will benefit from that as it did for my mom.
All right, Mom, how was that?
Much better.
Good. All right. All right, good. So, well, the whole idea is hopefully she didn't feel it, right? She maybe felt the effortless swing, but the idea is that the racket does all the work, and that's why you see kids hitting better than adults a lot of times. I mean, you don't see a lot of bodybuilders playing tennis. They're very tight. They have a strong grip, and that's not what you really need for tennis. We need to let the racket do its job. In fact, we paid for it, so we might as well let it do its job, right? So now the next thing we're going to do is work on her contact point. So you notice that a lot of the balls she was hitting were to the side of her instead of in front of her. And that's a very common thing for beginners or players that don't play a lot. They tend to use the racket as an extension of their arm, meaning the racket is going straight ahead here instead of being at a 90-degree angle to hit in front, where now we are at a much stronger impact with the ball, where I'm behind the ball with my weight instead of to the side of it, and also the impact doesn't go straight to my arm, which is very important. So that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to do a couple drills to emphasize hitting the ball in front. Now, you'll notice that we're just working on the forehand. This can go well with the backhand too, but when you have arm problems, like my mom does, we always need to focus on the forehand first, maybe the serve as well. So this is why we're going to just focus on one thing at a time. So we got a loose grip going now, and now we are going to have the angled, we're going to make contact in front of us. So check out these drills, and hopefully that will help even more. All right, let's get started.
Okay.
All right, so this drill helps you focus just on the contact point with the wrist back. As you can see, I'm putting the ball in front of my mom, so it makes her hit out in front, and she's driving the butt of the racket forward, as you can see from that swing. So she's just focusing on that part of the swing without using her legs or anything and having a loose grip. So she's doing a really good job of doing that. So try that before you do the next drill. All right, so this is a 4-ball drill where I'm going to give her feeds just like in the chair, but now she's going to move forward as she does it and drive the butt of the racket forward. So the first 3 balls are low. She has to hit high over the net with lots of spin, which she does a great job of. And the 4th ball is high, where she'll drive down on the ball instead of up because the ball is above the net. But regardless, drive the butt of the racket forward and you'll see success in this drill.
All right, so we just worked on the contact point in front, and before we worked on the loose grip. How do you feel, Mom?
I feel so much better. It was easier to hit. I could tell that it didn't taxi my arm, my body, and the balls went over the net much easier.
Good. All right, so that's exactly what you guys should work on and trying to get those drills down. And now it's a lot easier to do with feeding the ball and stuff, but you just got to transition it into live ball eventually, so that and my mom and I are hitting, that she can still implement all that. But first, just working on the ball machine and kind of easing into it, and then you'll start getting it, and then you'll be able to hit on your own. Doing great.
Thanks.
All right. Hopefully that helps you guys. Have fun.